Hi there, this is David and welcome back to Let's Play Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel! What do you know? It looks like the rain ended right along with them. Clearly, this is the goddess's way of rewarding you for all your hard work. I don't think that reasoning would stand up to scrutiny. I'm totally spent. It's over. You worked really hard, Fee. Whew. Anyway, today's a free day, so take that chance to unwind and blow off all that pent-up exam stress. They'll post the results next Wednesday, so take it easy until then. But don't relax too much, because you've got your next practical exam next Wednesday afternoon, too. With all the intensive studying, I'd completely forgotten about that. You could stand to be a little more considerate with the timing of your announcement. So, next Wednesday is when we'll know where we're going for our next field study? Yep, you'll be shipping out that weekend for another exotic trip. Anyway, make the most of tomorrow, everyone. You've earned at least one day off. I guess we should probably attend club practice once in a while. Oh, and one more thing. I've got some business to take care of out of town after we're all done here. I won't be back until tomorrow night, so don't, burn the dorms down while I'm gone or anything. Oh, it stopped raining. Sweet! So where's Laura and Fee and Gaius? It's kind of odd how it's only, a couple of them, but it seems like Eustace and Machias are actually getting along. They're talking to each other. That's nice, that's an improvement. Now that the exams are over, I feel free as a bird, and I'll keep on soaring at least until the results come back. I sympathize, but personally, I've got a good feeling about these. How about you, Emma? How do you think that you did? Well, I don't think I did too badly, all things considered. Just stop before you embarrass yourself. Well, we'll just have to wait and see what next week's result looks like. Anyway, what do you think that was all about with Instructor Sarah? Oh, you mean that whole thing about going out of town to meet someone? Won't be back till tomorrow night. It's almost as if she's going to meet her secret lover? Possible. The Empire hasn't yet turned out a man desperate enough to woo that alcoholic typhoon. You got a point. I can't deny she's got the looks to snare a man, but with that personality and that lifestyle. You guys are terrible. Totally agreed, though. Ouch. Not surprised to hear that from you, though, Rain. She always seems to dump the most work on you. Will you be helping the student council again tomorrow? That's the plan. Heck, I'm most looking forward to being the student council's errand boy after holding up studying for so long. Perhaps so. Oh, please let us know if you plan on exploring the old schoolhouse. Yeah, I'll be glad to lend a hand this time. Thanks. Better watch out, though. I might take you up on that offer. Oh, looks like we're all up for a little exploration this time. Come to think of it, where did Gaius run off to? He mentioned the principal wanted to have a word with him. You think he went there? Yeah, I wonder what that was all about. Hope he hasn't gotten into trouble. I mean, I doubt that he would. I have no idea. Fee and Laura left early too. I was kind of hoping we could all walk back to the dorms together for once. That sounds nice. Hey, so this might just be my imagination, but do those two seem kind of awkward around each other to anybody else? Really? So, I think so too. It seems like it started around the beginning of the month. I wonder if something happened then. It's like they've been avoiding each other ever since. You say that, but I did not take either as the type to dwell on petty issues or misunderstandings. Neither did I. We've been trying to suss out what the problem between them is, but so far no luck. I wonder if that's what it was all about. Did you see something, Machias? What happened? Well, do you remember the day that we gave our group's reports on what happened during last month's field study? We gave a truthful account, including the part where Fee used an explosive to blast open the door to my cell. Yeah. That's when we found out that Fee used to be in the Jaeger Corps. That really threw me for a loop, but what does that have to do with Laura? Well, when that came up, I couldn't help but notice Laura had a rather unpleasant expression. It flashed across her face for only a moment though, so I wondered if I just imagined it. Interesting. But even if we assume that's true, what reason would she have to be upset? I can hardly hazard a guess. We all have certain things we'd rather keep to ourselves. We even have a member of this very class who remains tight-lipped about her own family after all. Do you really have to drag me into this? My apologies, I meant no offense. I do have my suspicions to your lineage, however. Really? Now, getting angry won't accomplish anything. Don't worry. We're not going to twist your arm into telling us. When you're ready to talk about it, we'll be ready to listen. It's not like I'm trying to make a big deal out of it or anything. It's just, if everyone knew, it'd make things awkward between us, and I don't want that.
Welcome back, my lady. Huh? What? Sharon? It's so delightful to see you again.
Oh, hey, it's that maid I ran into the other day. You know her?
What are you doing here? She didn't. Mother didn't. But of course, I was sent here at the behest of the chairman herself. Starting today, I will be assuming the position of caretaker for Class 7's dormitory. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, everyone. My name is Sharon Kruger. I am a servant in the employ of the Rhineford household, Lady Elisa's family. I will do all I can to be of service to you, so please keep me informed of anything you might need.
And Chapter 3 begins Beyond the Railways. So yeah, I figured that out way back when. I don't know why they kept it a secret all this long, as if nobody had any clue, because it seemed really obvious to me.
Whoa! Simply spectacular. Just how many different types of food are there here?
This looks... I believe this is what they call an imperial breakfast? That's right, Emma. It's a traditional Erebonian style of breakfast. I must apologize. It's taken me some time to familiarize myself with this kitchen, so my cooking has been a bit lackluster.
Come now, Sharon. Your skill is something to be praised. This is far more colorful and varied than the breakfast served in my own home.
I would compare this spread favorably with the breakfast served in the Duke's household.
I'm honored that you think so. I've also brewed both tea and coffee if anyone would like some.
I get the feeling Elisa is less than impressed with the meal. It sounds like they had a big argument yesterday.
Not a chance! I thought I'd finally gotten away from her. I'm not going to let her have her way this time.
My lady, please. I truly don't believe the chairman sent me to keep an eye on you like that. She simply sent me so that her beloved daughter might have fewer inconveniences in her daily life.
I can take perfectly good care of myself, thank you very much. Oh, fine! I'll take this up with her myself then. Is she in the office at corporate today, or is she out on inspection or something?
I believe she'll be dining with the Ministry of Railways president in the capital today. After that, she'll be continuing her inspection tour, so she won't be back in Ruhr for another 5 days.
Does she ever slow down? I'm surprised she doesn't burn through a pair of shoes a week. Anyway, I'm not going to take this lying down. She's stuck her nose into things one too many times.
I can't believe that R actually stood for Elisa Rhineford, and from the sound of it, Her mother's the company chairman, too. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that Elisa's mom is basically in charge of the continent's biggest industrial company. Her family's probably got more money than most of the aristocracy. I can see why she'd want to keep her family under wraps, what with all the nobles here.
Anyway, I object to everything about this. Considering how busy Mother is, I'm sure she needs your assistance far more than I do.
I knew it. You're really concerned about her, aren't you? The way you two care so much for each other deep down is one of the reasons I'm so proud to serve you.
That's preposterous.
Oh, my lady, I almost forgot to mention that I made plenty of your favorite apricot jam. Would you like me to spread some on your toast?
Ooh, really? I mean, stop treating me like a child. Though yes, I would like some jam.
It's almost heartwarming to watch. Looks like Sharon's got her number. Okay. Okay, awesome. So now we're gonna get our quests. Let's see what we got going on here. I thought that was so funny. I made your jam. Well, don't treat me like a child. But yeah, I totally want the jam. Okay, so there we are with our quests. Hey, a request from George and Angelica. It's about the orbital bike too. I wonder what they need my help with. Looks like I'll have to swing by the engineering club before I head to the old schoolhouse. Well, this is the first sign I've seen in days, so I might as well make the most of it. Alright, let's do this! Okay, well the reason why I flew through those quests is because we're pretty much not going to be doing them today. We're going to start the quests tomorrow. There's some other stuff that I want to get done today. And first things first, since we're right here, go inside this house and we're going to talk to this woman over here, Hannah, for a recipe. Kurt loves his sweets. His favorite's a berry tart, so he's always asking me to make some. How about you try your hand at making one sometime? Awesome. So we get the berry tart recipe. Sweet. And then I also want to go to Keen's bookstore. And he has another Imperial Chronicle, which I'll put in the end slate as well. I didn't want to talk to you. I don't care what you have to say. I want to buy the Imperial Chronicle issue 3, and then these things, which I'm going to use off screen for increasing bonding with various folks. The next thing that I want to do is head into the academy, and I want to go to the courtyard back over here, because we've been doing a lot of fishing while I have been off screen, but I've been telling you whenever I'm doing it. But now we can actually trade in some of our fishing points if we talk to this guy. Looks like you've become a brown angler. That's proof that you've been really racking up the catches. I think you've got the potential to go pretty far. Yeah, about that, I don't really get what these titles mean. And don't worry about it. Yeah, now that you're a brown angler, you can trade your points for some new stuff. There's even a new fishing rod available this time, so get fishing for more points. Fine by me. It'd be a waste to miss out on a chance to get some better tools. Awesome, so let's go ahead and trade points. I'm gonna get a deluxe rod for only 10 points, and I still have plenty of points left. I can get some of this other stuff, which is some of it's pretty decent, I've gotta say, like these badges. But I'm gonna hold off for now. So we went ahead and we did that. Let's see, the next thing that I want to do is, yeah, I need to go back into Trista, and I want to go and I need to feed them. So yeah, it's a good thing that you bought a lot of that fresh milk. Like I said, I bought I think 20 of the things of fresh milk. If you didn't, it's not a huge deal, but it's nice to do anyway. Okay, so Luna likes you a little bit more, and I think that is all that I need to do as far as various little errands that I'm running. So the next thing, if you look, there are tons of bonding events that you can do with all sorts of people. There are 7 bonding events. So I'm going to put 4 of them in the end slate, and I'm going to go ahead and do 3 of them right now during the main video. First things first, I want to talk to Laura. Do her event. Oh, hello, Reen. It's rare to see you here by yourself. What's up? I actually found myself rather interested in the store's wares, so I decided to browse for a while. I'm surprised at how enjoyable it's been. Should I join her? Sure. Mind if I join you? Huh, feel free. Maybe this would be a good chance to have you tell me more about the things being sold here. Well, I don't know all that much about them myself. Some kind of stuffed cat? They have a wide variety of items here on display, most of which I'm unfamiliar with. Which leads to a question I'd like to ask you, Reen. What sorts of goods and accessories do girls my age tend to like? What? I ask because, well, I've noticed that there's a significant difference between myself and the other girls here. For example, I went shopping with Monica recently, only to find myself searching for equipment to keep my sword in shape. Meanwhile, Monica was fawning over cute accessories and the like. Doesn't this prove that I'm rather strange? Well, you're from a different class backgrounds for one thing. That's the difference between you already. But even amongst the other nobles, you are a little bit different. Just as I thought. But this is of no issue. If there's something I lack, then all I need to do is take the opportunity to learn. Now tell me, which of the items here would most likely grab girls' attention? I mean, I'm not exactly an expert on the subject, but... yeah, that's what I would go for too. Okay, some sort of plushy mascot thing. What about this Mishi plush? He's a pretty popular character over in Crossbell. Fascinating. He's certainly charming, to say the least. But how about this? Okay. This Dogi character has a rather gallant look to him, doesn't he? Dogi? Oh, there's a reference to, the Ease series that Falcom also makes. I'm 100% sure that most girls wouldn't have any interest in him. Oh, this is more challenging than I'd expected. Yeah, Dogi, he's kind of Adol's little sidekick in the Ease series. That's a cool little reference. I couldn't be more grateful for your assistance, Reen. If it weren't for you, I never would have purchased something so nice. Not a problem. Still, my grasp on what other girls my age like remains tenuous. It seems I have a long and harsh path ahead of me if I'm ever to truly know. You know, you don't have to force yourself to be like everybody else, because you aren't like everybody else. You are who you are, and that's exactly why we like you. You've given me a lot to think about today. Let me thank you once again. I'd like for us to go shopping again if we ever have the time. Sure, that'd be fun. Okay, awesome. Sweet, ooh, we leveled up. Okay, so we gained cover, nice. The next person that I want to talk to is Fee. She's out here in front of the gardening shop. I guess the closest place for me to go to would be the park. Basically what I do is I bond with the people that I have the least bonding experience with to try to make everybody as even as possible. What's with the stern look, Fee? Turns out I'll be growing some flowers for the club, but I need to go and get the tools. I see, sounds tough. Kinda rare to see you this serious about something though. It happens sometimes. Yeah, sure. Would you like for me to help you out? Sure, have fun. I wasn't offering to do it for you, Fee. Given how many types of plants there are, you've got no shortage of options. Have you got an idea of what you want to raise? Okay, some seeds and flowers. Oh, what are these? Flower seeds. Don't know what they're called though. Someone gave them to me when I was in the Corps. Had them ever since. Do you know how to raise them then? Yeah, they told me how. They were kind of joking about raising them with love though. I don't know if that was a joke. My mom says the same thing about the plants she grows in her kitchen. So did Edel. I don't know much about love, though. Then maybe this is the right time for you to try and raise them. But man, your chords sound so different from the image I've always had in my head. How so? Well, the way you tell it, you sound like one big family in a sense. I always thought Jaegers were, well, a bit more violent and bloodthirsty, I guess. Maybe I was just being narrow-minded, though. Can't blame ya. Everyone's more concerned about the negative reputation Jaegers have than anything else. There are some people who can't even accept their existence. What do you mean? Nothing. Let's hurry up and buy the tools and fertilizer. Good idea. I've never seen those seeds before, so let's ask Jane for some advice on the best way to raise them. Okay. Okay, awesome. So do I warp over to the garden where the fisherman is? Oh, I guess so, huh? That should do it. They should bloom in a few months if I raise them right. I hope they grow up big and strong. Me too. Oh, also, thanks for the help. Anytime. Yeah, I guess I didn't have to, warp over here to talk to the fisherman. I could have just done it right now. It would have been a lot more efficient. But, yeah, I didn't do this during my test run because during my test run I was doing all the other ones that I do off-screen. or the, not off screen, but during the end slate. So now I want to go to the Student Union building and talk to Machias. Let's see, where is Machias? He's not downstairs, I don't think. Let me just double check. Yeah, I don't see him there, so he must be upstairs somewhere hanging around in this place. Let's see, go here. Where are you, Machias? Let's try in here. Oh, there's Emma, but I don't want to talk to Emma. I want to talk to Machias. Is that you? There you are, sweet! Wow, he looks like he's really into it. Ah, hello there, Reen. Sorry, I was caught up in my game there. No worries, sorry if I disturbed you. Is there a big chess game coming up or something? You seem way more focused than I expect for just a regular match. Indeed, there is. And not just any match either. It's a match that'll determine the fate of this club, but I have every intention of completely dominating the upper-class students. Chess always seems pretty interesting. Should I stick around and watch? Sure. I'm familiar with the rules at least, and it seems like a pretty involving game, even as a spectator. Be my guest. But if you know the rules, how about we play a game instead? I'm sure you'd have more fun doing that than just watching. Are you sure? Might as well. I'll watch you too, so come on and take a seat here. I really like chess. I was in chess club also in high school. That's checkmate. That didn't take long. That was some high-level play, Machias. I didn't stand a chance. It's nothing special. My father taught me to play when I was very, very young. We've been playing against each other ever since, so I've had years of practice now. Apparently, he never lost a game back home. He really is the savior of the chess club. So you were playing against adults ever since you were a kid? That definitely explained things. I used to tag along with my dad whenever he went out hunting, but I never got that good at it. Sorry. No, I shouldn't have reacted like that. Hunting's not an exclusively noble pastime after all. It's just not that common in Heimdall. I can imagine. Last month's field study gave me a lot to think about. I've come to realize that it's unfair for me to pass judgment on nobles simply for being born into that life. For example, I've never met your parents, but I can tell from talking to you that they're good people. Man, I'm glad we made up. Don't start getting weird on me now. I don't really get what you're talking about, but yeah, friendship's what youth's all about. Speaking of, how about you join your pal in the chess club, Reen? We'll need as many people as possible if we want to take down the upper-class chess club. Sorry, I'll have to decline. The members of the upper-class chess club like humiliating players weaker than they are. This isn't about the fact that they're nobles anymore, they're shaming the very act of playing chess, pure and simple. And Stefan and I aren't going to let that stand. Well said, Machias. Well then, I'll be cheering you guys on. Good luck, Machias. Thanks. I won't let you down. Okay, sweet. So, next time on Let's Play Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel, we will be starting up our quests. We have plenty to do. We have these 3 things to do. We're probably going to do the Born to be Orbital quest and the Secret Admirer quest next time and save the Old Schoolhouse Mystery for the episode after that. And also off-screen, I'm going to be doing some fishing, as well as using those books that I purchased, and be sure to stick around for the end slate, where you're going to see 4 character bonding quests, as well as the Imperial Chronicle newspaper. This has been David. If you like this, please like, comment, and subscribe, and happy watching!